You won't believe that the extraordinary people we are about to introduce are real. Their unique appearances and remarkable abilities once made them face judgment, misunderstanding, and rejection, but they transformed those differences into powerful symbols of courage and strength. Each story is an inspiring journey of resilience, determination, and the will to overcome every obstacle. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to discover more incredible human stories that prove the true power of courage, love, and the human spirit. Mr. Le Van Men from An Giang, Vietnam, spent 15 years of his youth struggling with the emotional and physical challenges caused by a rare medical condition. The illness led to severe facial changes affecting his appearance and daily life. For many years, simple activities such as eating and communicating became difficult, while the fear of judgment from others forced him to hide his face and live with constant insecurity. When hope seemed almost impossible, Mr. Le Van Men's life changed through the support of a compassionate medical team. With incredible courage and determination, he underwent several complex reconstructive surgeries that transformed his appearance and improved his quality of life. The results gave him back his smile, helped him communicate more confidently, and allowed him to rebuild his self-esteem, find stable work, and reconnect with society. Although his renewed chapter of life was tragically brief, Mr. Le Van Men passed away peacefully in early 2024. His departure brought great sadness to those who knew his story, but his legacy continues to inspire many. His journey remains a powerful symbol of resilience, showing how compassion, medical support, and human kindness can transform even the most difficult lives. Ashok Shrestha, a man from Kathmandu, Nepal, has shared a powerful story of courage and resilience against extraordinary challenges. Since childhood, he has lived with neurofibromatosis, a rare genetic condition that caused tumors to grow across one side of his face. The condition affected his vision, communication, and ability to eat comfortably, while also exposing him to painful social stigma and unfair judgment from others. Despite achieving a master's degree and pursuing a career in education, Ashok Shrestha faced countless barriers because of his physical appearance. After experiencing major personal hardships, his life entered a difficult period. However, a new chapter began through the kindness of people around the world. A global fundraising campaign shared across social media brought thousands of supporters together, helping Ashok travel to the United States in 2018 for medical treatment and the opportunity to rebuild his future. In the United States, Ashok Shrestha courageously underwent a series of transformative reconstructive surgeries that greatly reduced the impact of the tumors. These procedures helped improve his health, communication, and confidence, allowing him to rediscover his smile and a renewed sense of hope. His remarkable journey is a powerful reminder that resilience, compassion, and human connection can overcome even the greatest challenges. What do you think about Ashok Shrestha's inspiring story? Share your thoughts in the comments and follow for more incredible journeys of courage and determination. Qing Yuhang, a courageous boy from Huangshan City, China, faced an extraordinary medical challenge from the moment he was born. He was diagnosed with a congenital neurofibroma on his face, a rare condition that caused abnormal tumor growth. By the age of 1 in 2011, the tumor had expanded significantly on his nose, placing a heavy physical and emotional burden on his young life. Yuhang's difficult journey soon captured public attention and touched the hearts of people everywhere. A wave of kindness and support helped provide his family with the resources needed to seek advanced medical treatment. With great courage, Yuhang underwent successful surgery to remove the tumor, opening a new chapter in his life. His story represents not only the achievements of modern medicine, but also the incredible impact of compassion, giving him hope for a healthier and brighter future. Alex Grabowski's arrival into the world was far from ordinary. He was born with a massive lymphatic cyst that affected a large part of his face, creating a complex and urgent medical challenge. This was not simply a difference in appearance, but a serious condition that threatened essential functions such as breathing and eating from the very beginning of his life. The complex fluid-filled sacs spreading through Alex's tissues turned his early life into a critical battle for survival, requiring doctors to work tirelessly to protect his health from the effects of this rare condition. Beyond the medical challenges, Alex Grabowski's story has become a powerful symbol of courage and resilience, proving that physical differences can never prevent a person's spirit from shining brightly. Rather than hiding from public attention, Alex and his family chose to share his medical journey with the world, transforming his challenges into a symbol of courage, acceptance, and hope. His story delivers a powerful message that true beauty is not defined by perfect features, but by the strength to overcome difficulties. Alex is not only fighting for his own future, but also inspiring millions to see the deeper meaning of resilience and a life filled with purpose. During the early 2000s, the story of Suman Khatun attracted worldwide attention after reports identified her as one of the heaviest children ever documented. At just 6 years old, the Indian girl reportedly weighed close to 100 kilograms, an extraordinary amount for someone so young. Photographs of Suman standing beside her relatives highlighted the dramatic difference in size, leaving a lasting impression on audiences around the world. Suman Khatun's condition was not simply the result of overeating. She suffered from a rare endocrine and metabolic disorder that caused her brain to send constant, powerful hunger signals, making it difficult to control her appetite. Her case became an important medical example, revealing the complexity of rare genetic disorders and the biological mechanisms that researchers are still trying to understand. Have you ever seen someone who looks like they stepped out of a fairy tale? Shyla Calvert-Yin is known around the world for her fluffy white hair that naturally stands upright like a glowing halo. Her unique appearance isn't the result of styling or chemicals. It is caused by uncombable hair syndrome, an extremely rare condition that has fascinated millions of people on social media. From a scientific standpoint, Shyla's unusual hair is caused by a rare genetic mutation that changes the shape of each hair strand. Instead of being round, the hairs are triangular or kidney-shaped, causing them to stand up and resist being combed flat. Rather than hiding her condition, Shyla and her family have embraced it, turning her distinctive look into a symbol of confidence and celebrating the beauty of being different. Shyla Calvert-Yin's story is about more than online fame. It is a celebration of confidence and self-acceptance. With her one-of-a-kind white hair, she has shown that real beauty comes from embracing who you are, not from fitting traditional standards. Every photo of Shyla reminds people that what makes someone different can also become their greatest strength and most unforgettable quality. Courage is not measured by physical strength, but by determination, and Isaiah Bird is a powerful example. Born with caudal regression syndrome and without legs, he refuses to let his condition define him. Using only his arms, he competes in wrestling with remarkable skill and resilience, inspiring people around the world. Isaiah's story proves that obstacles can become opportunities when matched with courage and perseverance. What inspires you most about his journey? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible real-life stories. Lauren Ruotolo proves that true strength has nothing to do with height. Standing just 1.27 meters 4 feet 2 inches tall, she lives with the rare McCune-Albright syndrome, a condition that leaves her bones fragile and prone to fractures. Despite being told she might spend her life in a wheelchair, Lauren built a successful career in New York's media industry. Walking confidently with crutches, she has become a powerful example that determination, not physical limitations, defines a person's potential. Beyond her successful career, Lauren Rotolo has become a strong voice for confidence and self-acceptance. In her book Unstoppable, she encourages people to embrace their differences instead of hiding them. Rather than letting a rare genetic condition define her, Lauren turned it into a source of strength, resilience, and pride. Her journey inspires others to face challenges with confidence and reminds us that our differences are not weaknesses. They are often the qualities that make us truly unique and unforgettable. James Lusted, a man from the beautiful country of Wales, has created an inspiring story of resilience, courage, and love that goes beyond physical appearance. Born with the rare genetic condition dystrophic dysplasia, which caused him to grow to only 1.09 meters tall, James experienced a childhood filled with challenges, curious looks, and many difficult surgeries to support his bones and joints. Yet instead of allowing his condition to define him, he chose to embrace life with confidence, positivity, and an unstoppable spirit. James has always believed that his physical differences should never determine the limits of his dreams. Despite his small stature, he has pursued a meaningful and fulfilling life with incredible determination. Through his passion and perseverance, James has built a remarkable journey as a talented actor, a charismatic television presenter, and a dedicated politician who works to support and represent vulnerable communities. Beyond building a successful career, James Lusted has also found a loving and meaningful life with his wife Chloe, a teacher who stands at 1.66 meters tall. Their genuine love has overcome all differences in appearance, becoming a beautiful symbol of acceptance, understanding, and compassion. Their relationship gained worldwide recognition after they were honored by Guinness World Records as the couple with one of the largest height differences. As they welcomed their beautiful baby daughter, James and Chloe continued to inspire millions with their story of love and positivity. James Lusted's remarkable journey shines as a symbol of hope, proving that a person's true worth is not measured by appearance or physical limitations, but by the courage, resilience, and passion they carry within their heart. Axel Horgan, a courageous young boy from County Kerry, Ireland, has become a symbol of hope through his incredible battle against a rare medical condition. Born with a combination of Cloves syndrome and Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, Axel faces a complex genetic disorder that affects fewer than 200 people worldwide. Despite the challenges he has endured since birth, his story reflects remarkable strength and determination. Axel Horgan's condition caused abnormal growth in his tissues, blood vessels, and bones, with the most severe effects appearing in one of his feet and creating major physical challenges. His early life was marked by countless hospital visits, complex treatments, and constant medical care. To manage the intense pain, Axel required specialized therapies and medication, as his discomfort was so severe that even simple movements like sitting or lying down became extremely difficult. The condition also impacted Axel's nervous system, leading to developmental challenges and a loss of previously gained language skills. At one stage, doctors gave a difficult prognosis, warning that he might never walk independently. Yet with incredible determination and the unwavering support of his family, Axel Horgan defied expectations and began writing his own inspiring story of strength and resilience. Defying the odds and the toughest medical predictions, Axel Horgan proudly took his first steps, filling his parents with unforgettable joy and inspiring everyone around him. His remarkable journey of overcoming adversity has created a wave of support and compassion in his community. More importantly, Axel's story delivers a powerful message of perseverance, giving hope to families worldwide who continue to face the challenges of rare diseases. Overcoming the challenges of Treacher-Collins syndrome. Simon Moore has shown that true happiness is never determined by appearance. Despite the possible genetic risks, he and Vicky chose to welcome their daughter Alice with endless love and courage, transforming their fears into a powerful story of strength. Their journey teaches us that a person's true worth comes from resilience, compassion, and the desire to embrace life, not from having a perfect appearance. Alice's bright eyes remind us that every life is a precious miracle, and no prejudice should prevent anyone from pursuing love and happiness. Alexandra Siang, a teenager from Davao City, Philippines, has inspired countless people online with her incredible strength and determination. At only 5 months old, she was diagnosed with Stage 2 Langerhans cell histiocytosis, LCH, a rare condition caused by the abnormal buildup of immune cells. By the age of 7 months, Alexandra had already faced intense medical treatments and a difficult battle for her life, showing remarkable courage from the very beginning. Although Alexandra overcame the disease, the intense medical treatment she received as a baby affected her physical growth and development. As she reached her teenage years, she still had a youthful appearance, a gentle voice, and a much smaller body compared to others her age. This difference brought many challenges, including curious stares, people questioning her age, and hurtful comments that once made her consider leaving school. With the constant love and support of her parents, Alexandra Siang learned to rise above negativity and embrace the qualities that make her unique. She bravely stepped beyond her fears and became a content creator, sharing positivity and inspiration with hundreds of thousands of followers. Through her bright smile and uplifting message, Alexandra reminds everyone that perfection is not defined by appearance, but by courage, confidence, and the ability to truly love yourself. Tanya Lee Davis, a Canadian comedian full of passion and energy, has turned her unique life journey into a powerful story of inspiration. Born with dystrophic dysplasia, which caused her height to remain around 1.06 meters, Tanya Lee experienced many challenges and unwanted attention throughout her childhood. However, rather than letting limitations hold her back, she transformed her experiences into a source of confidence and the foundation for her successful career in comedy. Tanya Lee Davis has always been determined to show that physical stature can never define a person's talent or potential. In the demanding world of stand-up comedy, where stereotypes often exist, she uses her quick wit, charisma, and confidence to challenge people's perceptions. By openly sharing her experiences from using a mobility scooter to navigating life with a disability, Tanya Lee transforms personal struggles into powerful comedy filled with laughter, honesty, and inspiration. Her incredible dedication has led Tanya Lee Davis to perform on some of the world's most respected comedy stages, from North America to the United Kingdom, including memorable appearances on shows like Live at the Apollo and The John Bishop Show. Beyond making audiences laugh, Tanya Lee is also a passionate advocate for disability rights. Through her platform, she works to challenge bullying, promote equality, and encourage better accessibility in transportation and public spaces for people with disabilities. Even when confronted with unfair treatment or insensitive attitudes, Tanya Lee Davis has never allowed negativity to silence her. She continues to stand up for herself and advocate for the dignity of the disability community. Her inspiring journey is a powerful example of courage, proving that when we embrace who we truly are, we can overcome barriers, spread positivity through laughter, and encourage millions to live with confidence and purpose. Neith, a Cambodian baby girl born with an incomplete skull, has become a powerful symbol of resilience in the face of a rare medical condition. Her family's journey to find life-saving treatment was more than a desperate search for medical support. It became a story of global compassion and humanity coming together to protect a precious life. Her story highlights the incredible strength of hope, love, and determination in overcoming even the greatest challenges. Going beyond the boundaries of ordinary human variation, the story of Mrs. Kumari Nayak from India represents one of the world's most extraordinary cases of genetic difference. With a total of 31 fingers and toes, caused by extreme polydactyly, she has a rare physical trait that challenges common ideas of human anatomy. Her unique condition has captured global attention as a remarkable example of the incredible diversity found in the human body. Her 12 fingers and 19 toes are not simply unusual statistics. They represent a fascinating example of the incredible diversity created by human genetics. Images of Kumari Nayak's unique hands and feet have attracted worldwide curiosity, making her a symbol of rare natural differences. Her story reminds us that the human body can hold extraordinary variations that continue to amaze science and inspire deeper exploration. Like and subscribe for more incredible real-life stories. The 2-day wait for a diagnosis in Southampton felt endless for Finley's parents, as they learned their child was facing lymphangioma, a rare lymphatic disorder with no definitive cure. Although the cystic growths may become more noticeable over time, Finley's courage has transformed his condition into a powerful symbol of resilience and hope. His journey is a touching reminder that love, strength, and determination can help even the smallest warriors overcome life's greatest challenges. Deshant Adhikari, a young boy from Nepal, gained international attention because of his extraordinary life story, connected to cultural beliefs and a rare physical condition. From birth, Deshant had an unusual hairy growth extending from his lower back near the tailbone, resembling a small tail. Concerned about his future, his parents initially visited several hospitals in search of medical advice and possible treatment options to remove it. However, everything changed when Deshant's family sought guidance from local spiritual leaders. Within their cultural traditions, the priests suggested preserving the unique feature, believing it represented a blessing connected to Hanuman, a deeply respected figure. What started as worry and uncertainty slowly became a journey of acceptance, with Deshant receiving love, support, and admiration from his family and community. Rather than experiencing rejection or judgment, Deshant grew up in an environment filled with kindness and acceptance. Today, he enjoys a joyful childhood, confidently going to school and embracing life like any other child. His story is a beautiful example of how compassion and understanding can transform differences into a source of confidence, pride, and a meaningful gift that makes someone truly unique. Have you ever imagined a newborn who looked as though he had aged decades before even taking his first breath? This was the extraordinary beginning of Tom Tennant, born in Australia in 1993, with a rare condition that gave him an unusual amount of loose, wrinkled skin. His body appeared much older than his actual age due to an excess of hyaluronic acid, leaving doctors searching for answers. Despite the uncertainty, Tom's family chose to embrace him with love and acceptance, seeing his difference as something special rather than something to hide. As Tom grew older, the impossible slowly became a remarkable reality. His body continued to develop naturally, allowing the excess skin and wrinkles to gradually reduce over time. Today, Tom Tennant lives a healthy and fulfilling adult life. His incredible journey is not only a rare medical story, but also a powerful reminder of hope, acceptance, and the unconditional love of family, proving that true worth is never determined by appearance. Have you ever imagined facing a condition that changes half of your face from the moment you are born? This is the extraordinary journey of Ivana Denisova, a woman living with the rare golden hair syndrome, which affected the development of the bones and tissues on one side of her face. This unusual condition made her appearance a remarkable medical case, revealing the incredible complexity of human development and the strength required to overcome life's greatest challenges. Rather than allowing her appearance to limit her life, Ivana Denisova chose to embrace her differences and challenge society's narrow views of beauty. Through incredible courage and determination, she transformed her journey into a powerful message of resilience and hope. After undergoing a series of highly complex reconstructive surgeries, Ivana achieved remarkable success, becoming an inspiring example of how strength and perseverance can overcome even the greatest challenges. Each surgery was not only a complex medical challenge, but also a powerful testament to the combination of advanced technology and extraordinary human determination. Ivana Denisova's transformation represents far more than a physical change. It is a meaningful lesson about confidence, resilience, and the courage to embrace life. Her story proves that while biological challenges may affect the body, they can never defeat a spirit that is determined to rise and shine. Hussein Bisad, once recognized as one of the tallest men in the world, has lived a life filled with extraordinary challenges. Born in Somalia with a remarkable height of 2.33 meters due to acromegaly, he developed not only an unusual stature, but also some of the largest hands ever recorded, measuring more than 25 centimeters. After escaping the civil war in Somalia and seeking refuge in the UK, Hussein faced isolation, mobility difficulties, and many struggles in daily life. Despite needing constant support today, he continues to show incredible optimism and strength in the face of adversity. Hussein Bisad is remembered not only for his extraordinary height, but also for his compassion and determination to stand up for the dignity of others. Although his body pushed the limits of human growth, it is his kindness, resilience, and positive spirit that truly define his legacy. His journey reminds us that true greatness comes not from physical appearance, but from the strength of character and the ability to inspire others. What are your thoughts on Hussein Bisad's incredible willpower and humanity? Share your feelings in the comments and follow for more inspiring stories of remarkable lives. Master Ho stands as a powerful symbol of discipline and extraordinary dedication, known for his remarkable one-finger Zen technique of breaking coconut shells with a single finger. This Malaysian martial arts master did not achieve such ability through natural talent alone. He spent more than 2 decades training his body and mind with unwavering commitment. His journey proves that extraordinary achievements are not simply miracles. They are created through patience, hard work, and the determination to push beyond human limitations. Afiagoro is more than just a name. He represents the extraordinary boundaries of human biology. Known as one of Nigeria's tallest men, his 2.1-meter height was not simply a natural gift, but the result of an endocrine disorder. During adolescence, his body experienced unusual growth caused by acromegaly, a condition linked to excessive growth hormone production that dramatically changed his life. This dramatic transformation made everyday life a constant challenge, from struggling to pass through ordinary doorways to needing specially tailored clothing designed for his unique body. Afiagoro's journey provides a powerful insight into how the human body can be affected when its natural growth regulation is disrupted, revealing both the complexity and vulnerability of human biology. Fei Jianjun, a courageous man from Jilin Province, China, has faced a life journey marked by hardship, perseverance, and compassion. His struggles began when an unusual growth developed on his nose and gradually enlarged, affecting his appearance, vision, and ability to breathe normally. Beyond the physical difficulties, this rare condition also placed a heavy emotional burden on him, causing him to lose confidence and withdraw from society to avoid judgment and unwanted attention. When his family had nearly lost hope due to overwhelming financial difficulties, a remarkable act of compassion changed Fei Jianjun's life. In 2010, his story gained widespread attention after being shared by the media, eventually leading to support from a major hospital. With proper medical treatment, his condition improved significantly, helping restore his appearance, health, and confidence. Fei Jianjun's journey is a powerful reminder of human resilience and the incredible miracles that can emerge from kindness and support. The story of Beatrice Makoka is a remarkable medical journey, highlighting the devastating impact of a massive tumor that began as a small growth and gradually affected much of her face, even threatening her ability to breathe. Her complex reconstructive surgery was not only a remarkable achievement in medicine, but also a powerful example of how modern science can restore health, confidence, and hope. Beatrice's journey offers an inspiring lesson in resilience, proving that determination and medical progress can overcome even the most challenging physical conditions. Do you believe in the incredible stories you have just witnessed? Share your thoughts in the comments, as we truly value your compassion and perspective. If these journeys have inspired you or changed the way you see the world, please support us with a like. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next extraordinary story, another remarkable human journey that may challenge your understanding of what is possible. Have you ever wondered where the true limits of the human body really lie? Today, we are going to explore the stories of people whose extraordinary abilities and unusual physical traits defy every rule of biology, turning the differences they were born with into proud crowns of courage. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us which person you're most curious about, so you won't miss the incredible journeys ahead. Welcome to today's video. Imagine being a teenage girl who wakes up every morning and has to face a thick beard growing on her face. That is the reality Harnum Kaur has lived with since the age of 12 due to polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. Throughout her youth, Harnum became the target of cruel mockery, relentless bullying from peers, and the judgmental stares of society. She fell into severe depression, hated her own body, and even considered suicide as a way to escape. However, at the age of 16, a major psychological turning point completely changed Harnum's life. She decided to stop shaving, stop hiding, and stop trying to conform to society's narrow standards of beauty. She grew out her beard, wore vibrant clothing, and proudly stepped into the light. Harnum realized that her beard was not a curse, but a part of her unique identity, a symbol of her resilience and courage. That courageous decision led Harnum Kaur into the Guinness World Records as the youngest woman in the world with a full beard. She became an international runway model, an active advocate for the body positivity movement, and a powerful voice against bullying. Harnum taught the world a profound lesson about the definition of beauty. Perfection is not about fitting in with the majority, but about having the courage to accept, love, and shine through one's own differences. Marimar Quiroa, a young girl from California, USA, was born with cystic hygroma, a large congenital lymphatic malformation affecting her face and neck. The condition caused severe facial disfigurement, leaving her unable to speak normally and requiring her to communicate through sign language as well as rely on medical tubes for breathing and feeding. In her early childhood, she often had to hide in her room and cry because of cruel teasing from others. A true miracle happened when Marimar decided not to let her tumor define her self-worth. She opened a social media channel to share makeup and beauty tutorials using sign language. With her grace-skillful hands and overwhelming confidence, Marimar broke all traditional beauty standards, attracting millions of followers and becoming a major inspirational icon for the global beauty community. Marimar's journey is living proof that true beauty doesn't lie in a perfectly proportioned face, but stems from a confident soul and self-love. She transformed her scars and wounds into fuel for her dreams, reminding us that everyone is born unique and you have every right to shine brightly in your own way. In 2011, Turia Pitt was a mining engineer and a beautiful model in Australia with a bright future ahead. While participating in an extreme marathon through a remote area, a fierce bushfire suddenly broke out, surrounding and engulfing her in flames. She miraculously survived the tragedy, but at a devastating cost. She suffered burns over 65% of her body, lost all the fingers on her right hand, and underwent more than 200 extremely painful surgeries. Her once beautiful face was replaced by extensive scarring. Looking in the mirror after months in a coma, anyone could have collapsed before the devastating destruction caused by the fire. But Turia chose to face it with pride. She refused to hide in the shadows or wear masks to cover herself. She accepted her new appearance as a medal of survival. With the support of her loyal boyfriend, Turia threw herself into physical rehabilitation training with the spirit of a warrior, relearning even the smallest tasks, such as holding a glass of water or dressing herself. Turia Pitt made a remarkable rebirth, like a golden phoenix. She went on to complete the grueling Ironman triathlon, one of the toughest endurance races in the world, wrote books, became a motivational speaker, and served as a goodwill ambassador helping other burn survivors. Instead of letting the fire consume her life, Turia used its very heat to ignite a blazing torch of willpower, reminding the world that true beauty does not lie in smooth skin, but in a spirit that never surrenders to fate. On the dazzling posters of traveling freak shows, this man appeared as a figure of terror under the title The Cardiff Giant. Standing 2.26 meters tall with an imposing frame, he was tasked with dressing up as monstrous giants from mythology, roaring on stage to frighten audiences. People paid money to shiver at his intimidating appearance, but it was all just an act, a mask he was forced to wear in order to survive. Because in real life, behind that mountain-like body was a deeply warm and gentle soul. People in the entertainment world at the time knew him by the nickname the Giant with a Dove's Heart. He especially loved children. After each performance, the towering figure would remove his fearsome costume side on the ground and use his large fingers to perform small magic tricks or craft handmade toys for the children gathering around him. His greatest chance to change his life came when a film director discovered his talent and offered him the lead role in a major motion picture. He prepared everything eagerly, counting down the days to leave the freak show stage behind and prove his acting ability. But fate cruelly pressed pause. Just days before filming began, he suddenly died of a heart attack. His dream of cinema was extinguished, but the image of a gentle giant with a warm smile continues to live on in the hearts of his admirers. As he walked through bustling cities, the crowd around him suddenly seemed small in comparison to this man. Standing at 2.31 meters tall with long flowing hair and a thick beard, he did not choose to hide or fall into sorrow because of his unusual appearance. Instead, he cleverly turned it into a powerful tool to captivate audiences. He wore ancient Viking armor made of leather and metal, carrying a battle axe, recreating the image of Norse war gods at lively fairs and exhibitions. Unlike many giants who suffered isolation, he possessed a sharp mind and the instincts of a true businessman. He refused to let entertainment promoters exploit him, instead turning himself into an independent brand. He managed his own image, wrote and sold small books about ancient culture, and also sold signed souvenir photographs at premium prices. Proudly, he transformed public curiosity into a substantial source of income. His decision to defy fate brought him a life of luxury that even able-bodied people would envy. When his glory was sufficient, he chose to leave the stage to return to peace and tranquility. He proved that when life throws you something different, you can absolutely transform it into a shining crown in your own unique way. What impressed you most about this extraordinary journey? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to support us. There is a black and white photograph that has become immortal in the history of world photography. A towering young man, slightly hunched, standing in a cramped living room beside his parents. The young man stands at a height of 2.36 meters. The image captures, in a raw and heartbreaking way, his sense of alienation even within his own home next to parents of completely average height. This stark contrast feels like an invisible sentence confining him to a world of difference. From an ordinary boy, the sudden onset of gigantism transformed his life into a series of turbulent days. He tried his hand as a rock singer and an actor, but eventually had to accept performing in freak show entertainment acts just to cover his enormous medical expenses. Each passing day was not only a struggle against the public's intrusive stares, but also an unrelenting torment of both body and mind. The overwhelming weight of his body severely damaged his skeletal and joint system over time. In his final years, he could no longer stand upright and endured bone-deep pain whenever the weather changed. He died at the age of 36, leaving behind a legendary photograph as a painful reminder of a lonely existence, a giant with a sensitive heart born into the wrong era. Standing at 2.29 meters tall and holding the world record for the largest feet in history, size 29.5. This man needed no cinematic tricks to leave audiences stunned. He entered Hollywood and was immediately typecast into roles as monsters and mutants in major horror films. His towering, massive appearance on screen became a living nightmare, both terrifying and fascinating, leaving viewers in a state of fear and curiosity. However, a visionary director saw an entirely different side behind that intimidating appearance. He was given the role of a lonely giant with a sensitive soul longing to be understood by the world in a romantic science fiction film. Through this performance, he moved millions of viewers to tears with his raw, authentic acting. It was more than cinema. It was a reflection of his true self, a glimpse into the hidden emotions he carried in real life. Despite achieving success and admiration, he constantly faced the harsh reality that his body was like a ticking time bomb. Continuous travel and filming in extreme weather gradually wore down his health. At the age of 32, while still in the middle of new artistic projects, his heart suddenly stopped. He passed away, leaving behind an irreplaceable void and an inspiring story of a man who transformed physical difference into true art. In 1951, a classic science fiction film took cinemas around the world by storm. The most striking character in the movie was Gort, a towering, cold, and immensely powerful alien robot. Few people knew that hidden inside the heavy, suffocating metal suit was a 2.31-meter-tall man who had previously worked only as a theater doorman just to make ends meet before stepping into the spotlight of cinema. Although he portrayed a destructive, all-powerful being on screen in real life, the man had a surprisingly fragile physical condition. The reinforced rubber and metal suit was far too heavy for him to handle comfortably, to the point that he could not lift the lead actress in one scene, forcing the crew to use cables for assistance. Behind the robot's emotionless mask were sweat-soaked struggles and labored breaths of a man exhausting himself in the name of art. In the dense jungle of the 1987 blockbuster action film, a towering alien predator wreaked havoc and terrorized an elite team of mercenaries. That fearsome creature was brought to life by an actor, standing 2.18 meters tall. Unlike many individuals with gigantism, he was fortunate to have a well-proportioned physique and the agility of an athlete, allowing him to perform precise movements, jumps, and action sequences while wearing a heavy monster suit weighing dozens of kilograms. He did not simply portray a monster through physical strength alone. He brought the character to life with a piercing gaze and a commanding physical presence. He transformed his role into that of a sentient hunter, intelligent, proud, and warrior-like, rather than a mindless beast. The film's massive success made him a sought-after name, a gold standard for portraying legendary creatures in the film industry at the time. But life often takes the cruelest and most unexpected turns. After a severe traffic accident, he required an emergency blood transfusion in the hospital and was tragically infected with contaminated blood. The resulting severe immune deficiency disease caused by the medical mishap took the life of this talented man at the age of 35, when he was still at the height of his career. He passed away, but the towering image of the hunter he brought to life remains an immortal icon on screen. For fans of the classic spy film series, the assassin known as Jaws, standing 2.18 meters tall with steel teeth capable of biting through suspension cables, was a terrifying presence. The actor behind the role suffered from gigantism, which gave his face and body a sharply angular, unusual appearance. His portrayal of the villain was so successful that the original script was altered, allowing the character to survive and return in later installments of the franchise. In stark contrast to his cold and ruthless on-screen persona, the man in real life was gentle, kind-hearted, and enjoyed a very happy family life. He always appeared in public with a warm smile and a rare sense of friendliness. He often shared that the metal teeth prosthetic used in the films caused him considerable pain, and he longed for the moment he could remove it and return home to be a normal father to his children. He lived a fuller and happier life than most of the giants in history. He continuously dedicated himself to art, writing books, and socializing until his old age. When he passed away at the age of 74, the world bid farewell to a legendary giant villain personality who knew how to transform his physical differences into a beautiful mark in the hearts of the public. Which of this giant's roles impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support us. Many people often assume that Down syndrome is the end of artistic dreams, but Lauren Potter proved the opposite to the entire world. With strong determination and a deep passion for acting, the American actress overcame thousands of applicants to land the role of Becky Jackson in the globally popular TV series Glee. Her natural, intelligent, and energetic performance broke down long-standing stereotypes within Hollywood's entertainment industry. Not stopping at the spotlight of stardom, Lauren Potter transformed her fame into a platform for meaningful social impact. She was honored with an appointment by the U.S. President to the President's Committee for People with Intellectual Disabilities, becoming a voice for millions of vulnerable individuals. Whenever she appears in public, she consistently radiates positive energy and courageously speaks out against bullying and discrimination toward people with disabilities. Lauren Potter's story is a vivid testament that human limits are not defined by chromosomes, but by the scale of one's dreams. She has not only carved out a successful career for herself, but has also opened a new door of hope for the community of people with special needs. Lauren has proven a profound truth: you can absolutely shine in your own way when you dare to step beyond the comfort zone of prejudice. With a height of just 71 centimeters due to a rare form of osteogenesis imperfecta brittle bone disease, Stacey Harold from the United States was once warned by doctors that pregnancy could pose a direct threat to her life. Her extremely small body structure left little space for a fetus to develop safely and carried constant risks of internal organ compression. Yet driven by an extraordinary maternal instinct and boundless love, Stacey courageously defied all medical expectations. After going through 3 extremely challenging and life-threatening pregnancies, this tiny woman created what many would call miracles by successfully giving birth to beautiful, healthy children. Throughout her years as a mother, she faced constant doubt and countless daily obstacles, as nearly everything in her home had to be specially adapted to her size. Watching Stacey gently care for and nurture her children with unwavering devotion, people came to truly understand the immense and powerful strength of maternal love. Although Stacey has passed away, her courageous journey remains an enduring symbol of bravery and faith in life. She showed the world that a person's worth is not measured by physical height, but by the greatness of their heart. The story of the world's smallest mother continues to move people to tears and serves as a source of inspiration that warms millions of families around the globe. Climbing Mount Everest is a life-threatening challenge even for the most experienced mountaineers with the sharpest eyesight. Yet Erik Weihenmayer achieved it despite being completely blind since the age of 15 due to a congenital retinal disease. Losing his vision at the peak of youth, Erik once believed his life would be confined to a white cane navigating flat sidewalks. But deep inside, he longed to touch the grandeur of nature. Unable to see deep crevasses or collapsing ice blocks, Erik learned to see the mountain with his ears and hands. He sensed changes in terrain. Through the vibrations of his climbing pole, listened to the sound of cracking ice and the footsteps of his guide ahead. In 2001, the world was stunned when Erik stood proudly on the summit of Everest. He did not just see the world with his eyes, he experienced the top of the world through freezing winds and the overwhelming pride of someone who had conquered fate. Not stopping at Everest, Erik went on to complete the 7 Summits Challenge, the highest peaks on each of the 7 continents, and even paddled through the vast hundreds of kilometers long Grand Canyon. Erik Weihenmayer became an endless source of inspiration, proving that eyes only help us see the path. But it is faith and courage that guide us across life's steep cliffs to reach the heights of glory. With a height of just 62.8 centimeters and a weight of only a little over 5 kilograms due to a rare genetic disorder called achondroplasia, Jyoti Amge was officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's smallest woman. Living in a body that remained the size of a few-month-old infant, Jyoti faced countless inconveniences. Everything around her, from her bed and clothes to her eating bowls, had to be specially designed like toys. Yet in contrast to her tiny body, Jyoti has a vibrant personality and a radiant optimism. She has never viewed her appearance as a tragedy. Instead, she embraced this uniqueness and was determined to pursue her dream of becoming a film actress. Her confidence and bright smile won over Hollywood directors, leading to her memorable appearance in the hit television series American Horror Story. On set, she works professionally and on equal footing with any other star. Jyoti Amge travels around the world, takes part in cultural activities, and uses her own image to spread positive energy. She proves that a person's value and influence are not measured by the size of their body. For Jyoti, having a unique appearance is not a barrier, but a one-of-a-kind gift that allows her to connect with others, bring joy, and share an optimistic source of inspiration with millions of people across the world. Imagine the greatest mind of the 21st century one that unlocked the deepest mysteries of the universe and black holes, yet was trapped entirely within a motionless body. At the age of 21, Stephen Hawking was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Doctors coldly stated that he had only about 2 years to live. The cruel disease gradually took away his ability to walk, stand upright, and eventually even to speak. He could only communicate with the world through a single muscle in his cheek, connected to a computer system that generated speech. Despite the looming death sentence and the complete collapse of his musculoskeletal system, Stephen Hawking created a medical miracle by living with the disease for more than half a century. While his body was permanently confined to a wheelchair, his mind freely traveled millions of light years crossing galaxies to write the legendary book, A Brief History of Time. He did not merely survive. he reshaped humanity's theoretical physics with an iron will. Hawking's witty smile and optimistic spirit never faded. He acted in films, flew into zero-gravity environments, and constantly warned humanity about the future. Stephen Hawking's story powerfully affirms the boundless power of intellect. No matter how bad life gets, there is always something you can do and succeed at as long as you don't give up. Does Hawking's spirit of overcoming adversity inspire you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. At the age of 5, Spencer West underwent a brutal surgery. Doctors were forced to amputate both of his legs from the pelvis due to a congenital spinal disorder. At that moment, medical experts told his parents bluntly that Spencer would never be able to sit upright, let alone live independently or achieve anything significant. Yet the boy grew up choosing to see the world from a lower perspective, but with a vision that reached farther than anyone else. Instead of relying entirely on a wheelchair, Spencer learned to move using his own hands. He turned his arms into legs, training his body to develop extraordinary strength. The peak of Spencer's journey of defying fate came in 2012 when he decided to conquer Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa. Nearly 80% of that steep, rocky, and brutal route was completed by Spencer using his hands to climb, pull, and push his entire body forward. The moment Spencer West touched the summit amid the cheers of his teammates proved a powerful truth: not having legs does not mean you must stop. He not only achieved an extraordinary physical feat, but also raised hundreds of thousands of dollars to bring clean water to underprivileged children in Africa. Spencer used his own life to deliver a powerful message: when you lose the usual means of moving forward, find another way, because the only true limit is the one you set for yourself. Each story leaves us with a renewed perspective on the extraordinary nature of humanity. These remarkable individuals have shown that appearance and physical form do not need to conform to any universal standard. It is inner confidence that truly defines a life. They have courageously risen above doubt and judgment, transforming their innate differences into a radiant crown of pride and self-acceptance. Which character's extraordinary ability impressed you the most on today's list? Share your thoughts in the comments.